Hey guys, it's Courtney and I'm here to do another Halloween DIY, but this time it is a collab with a bunch of ladies. Crafty Kitty started this collab and it's a DIY for an indoor or outdoor use, and the premise of it was to do like something you have and upcycle it, something thrifted and upcycle it, or just like crafts that you already have at home and then make it. So today we are going to be making a DIY pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern out of corks, like wine corks, because I don't know if you guys know, but I work at a bar and I have a lot of corks. Do you want to see how many corks I have? Let me show you. So this entire bag is full of corks. It's a lot of corks. So I've been looking for DIYs and ways to use these or like upcycle them and everything, and this is a awesome DIY. It's super easy. You need like a couple of things, and so we're gonna go through it together and hopefully you guys enjoy. Click the link down below for Crafty Kitty's playlist and check out all the other ladies' videos, and I'm very excited to be part of this collab. Let's get started. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing you need are obviously going to be wine corks. You can buy these online. I will try to list a link down below. I know you can get them from bulk, or if you drink a lot of wine, there you go. Or if you go to local restaurants, sometimes they will save them for you, or if you know a bartender, that also helps. But you can get them all over the place or buy them in bulk. You want to try to get the same size ones for the pumpkins so that they are easier to glue together, but it doesn't really matter. If they're not the same size, it'll just make your pumpkin look more realistic, so it's no big deal. You also are going to need some kind of acrylic paint. I have orange, obviously, for the pumpkins. I also grabbed a black, a white, and I have a red and yellow to mix to make a darker orange if I would like. I'm kind of thinking about making one of them a jack-o'-lantern on one side and one side a regular pumpkin to see what I like better, so I can have like fall and Halloween at the same time. You also are going to need some paint brushes. You can use any like dollar store ones, whatever you have. I also have a Tupperware container top for putting my paint on and mixing. Very important. Water apparatus. Not drinking water. Don't drink this. You're going to put paint into it. And then I just have a towel, a junk towel for wiping off my brushes. So we are going to get started by covering our workspace, and I'm going to bring you guys down actually onto my level, and then I can show you guys clips, and I'm going to switch into voiceover. Here we go.
Alright, hello and welcome to my voiceover. So right now I am just, for first thing, I am flipping the corks so they're all the same way. The broken side is down. I try to get the flat sides up. I'll have the sequence written down of the number of corks. For the small ones, it's 3, 4, 5, 4, and then 3. And the bigger one is just add 1 and it goes up. So right now I'm just sorting them out, finding the ones I want and putting them in order, and then we're going to get ready to paint. Okay, so now I'm taking that Tupperware container that I had talked about and shaking up my paint and adding a little bit to the board. I also tried to mix the red and yellow to make a darker color, but it did not work, so I just skipped over showing you guys that at all. And now you're just going to coat the one side of your cork, the flat side, and in paint whatever color you want, and then let it dry. It's quite easy, actually. Alright, so I am bringing you guys closer in now to talk about how I hot glued all of these together. So like I said before, the layout of how I made my pumpkins will be written in the description box, but I hot glued the lines together. So like the 3, the 4, the 5, the 4, and then the 3, and then tried to hot glue them together. That was only semi-successful for the smaller ones. So you guys experiment, try what works best for you, get crazy with the hot glue, and do whatever you feel. Also, I wrote this down in my description box, but I felt like I needed to talk about it. I used synthetic corks so that they were all the same size, and I had a really hard time getting the glue to stick. And a couple times it would dry so fast that it was just like, it was not sticky anymore, basically. So you guys do what works best for you. Let me know what you use down below if you recreate this, and we'll learn from each other. So like I was saying, I tried to glue these together in strips and then stack them, and it kind of worked, kind of didn't. This is me showing you guys how it sort of worked and sort of didn't work. I peel off a lot of glue in the footage I cut out, but you can see me doing it just then, and it was difficult. I think gluing took the longest for me. This is a relatively easy and quick craft, but it definitely took a long time because of the gluing process. But that's what the pumpkin looks like when it's finished, except my top part didn't stick, so I tried again. And then I just went on and built my next one. So these are them finished, and now I'm gluing on the stems to the top. And you can cut down your cork if you want it to be shorter. I kind of liked it longer, and then I actually went out and bought a cute burlap type of ribbon, and I added that to around my stem, my pumpkin stem. So I'm just fixing the parts of my pumpkin that weren't fully glued down, and after I put these up and did my display photos and everything, more of the cork fell out, so I actually have to re-glue a bunch of them. So definitely maybe try to use stronger glue, but I am showing you the ribbon, and it takes me a really long time to get it open, so I'm gonna edit that out. Okay, so what I did is I just looped the ribbon around and made a everyday bow, and you could do the ribbon longer, shorter. You could do leaves in the, I put my pinspiration for this DIY down below, and that's where I use her template from for like the number of corks and everything, but she added leaves and I didn't want leaves, and I think this is totally customizable to your decor, and you could use whatever you wanted really and make it totally your own. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be wrapping it up in a minute.
So there you go, super easy. Like I said, if you guys tried this at home, let me know down below, or hit me up anywhere on social media. That's all down below as well. Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you get some inspiration from it, and I hope that you guys are having a good Halloween season so far, or just the fall season, because this also works as a fall DIY as well. I love you guys very much. I hope you're having a great day, week, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in the next video. Okay, bye.